Yeah. I just learned that depending on your blood type. What?
Go ahead.
Depending on your blood. Why are you looking at me like that?
Nope.
Depending on your blood type, they like you either more or less.
Huh? For real?
Yeah. If you have O.
What do they prefer?
O.
Isn't that the world like
it's the balance of both. So you could give O can give blood to either A or B.
That's insane.
I think. Don't call me. I'm bad.
I don't even know my type.
No, I don't either. I know my type though. You're my type.
It's crazy.
You're my type.
I don't know what type of blood I am, but you know what I love?
A cock meat sandwich.
No, not a cock meat sandwich. I actually
have you watched Harold and Kumar?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's from that.
Cock meat sandwich. I like it. I actually like all types of food.
Oh yeah,
you like that?
yeah.
I actually like all types of food, which leads us to this week's episode of the LeisureHub Podcast. Welcome very much, and thank you for tuning in to the LeisureHub Podcast. This week's episode of Is Food Really a Hobby? Dude, I can't see a title.
Making food your hobby, forever trending.
That is the title of this week's episode. So,
welcome back very much, ladies and germs.
I was like, yeah,
I couldn't reach it.
That's fine. What were you gonna say? Welcome very much.
I just said welcome back very much. I'm letting Pedro lead this podcast episode. Normally, I'm kind of like taking the reins on this one. So we'll see how.
I tried so hard to make the food types.
He literally walked into the bathroom, splashed water on his face, smacked himself a couple times. Like, come on, Pedro, you got this.
Yes, I had to do it because you know me.
You had to do it to him.
Yeah, I had to do it to him.
Let us know in the comments. Is Pedro him?
I'm not him.
Who's him?
Him.
You know when you're him. He's him.
I'm him. No, not really.
No.
So, going to today's topic, Justin. Is food really a hobby? What is your take on that?
You know, brother Pedro.
Yeah.
Most people would look at you and be like, bro, how the hell is food even a hobby?
Look at me.
How is food a hobby?
How's food a hobby?
Oh, sorry. You said look at me. Okay, I thought you meant look at you, like weird saying that.
Look at me.
What's wrong with you?
Food is a hobby.
What's wrong with you?
You could just tell.
Well, I don't understand.
It's fine.
Well, it's funny because this was your podcast topic. Like we have a list of like over 200 things that we wanted to talk about in a podcast, and like 200 different topics for 200 different episodes. So we have plenty. And I remember seeing this one on the list, and I was like, and I saw it, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna make this one into an episode.
This has to be an episode, bro. I feel like food is like the ultimate hobby if you love food.
Yeah,
because some people love food and don't realize that could be a hobby.
Yeah, and I mean, when I started writing, I was like, you know what? Like people don't see eating food as a hobby because you don't like. You think of like you play games, you're into sports, you're into collecting, you're into I don't know. Anything, like plants, camping, hiking, outdoors, kayaking. Like you think of all that stuff as hobbies, but then you don't bat an eye at food. And let me tell you, my mind has been changed with this. Food is 100% a hobby.
Okay, now I want to see your take on it. Why do you think it's a hobby?
Why do I think it's a hobby? Because it is.
Dude, I love food.
No. you know why I did that, right?
What?
Because I pulled a you.
What?
Because it's like,
how's that of me?
Because I would ask Pedro, let me ask you, who are we without our hobbies? And you would say, we just are.
Damn.
And so that's why I respond. I made a Pedro response.
See, you always got to keep your guard up with Justin.
Well, no, see, I'm on the opposite side. You're me.
Am I?
Because you're leading.
I'm still me.
No, but you're leading the episode, so you're me. Okay. And now I'm Pedro. So I'm Pedro. Pedro's Justin.
Oh, so I'm Justin.
Yeah. So you got to bring in the ADHD.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that window.
What's wrong with the window? It's creepy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I think food is... What?
I'm just bringing in the ADHD.
Can you stop?
Yeah, I can stop. I can easily stop.
But I think food is a hobby specifically because you think about it. It's one thing that you're doing all the time.
Yes, every day.
You're constantly going, like, especially when you're on vacation, you're going out of your way to find new places to eat. And when you find new places to eat, you're like, damn, that was a really good place.
Good.
And then you text your friend, you're like, bro, you got to try this place. Yes. And then you write a good review if you're into reviews.
Right. I feel like if you write a review, you're at the point where it's a hobby.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like I feel like, and then you go to a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been catching myself do this. You go to a restaurant, you have the food, you come back, you tell your friend, you're like, oh yeah, this is why it's good. This, and this. You give like a small little review of it. Yeah. So, you know, if you can make, you know, video games your hobby. I'm not saying anything about video games, but if you can say video games your hobby is and book reading is your hobby, food is more than capable of being your own hobby.
Oh, I agree. And I feel like this hobby is so casual that a lot of people don't realize that, you know, they see it as a hobby, but they don't actively pursue it.
It's low-key slept on.
Yes, big time. Like, for like you just said,
what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
You did a turtleneck thing. I was
sweating, but fuck, I lost my point. But anyways, you go to a new restaurant.
Yeah, like Rudders.
Yeah, you tell your friends like Rudders. Seriously, bro?
yeah, like Rudders.
And you tell your friends this and that, and that's it. You normally don't think about that, but like some people out there actually pursue this. Like they want to find the next thing, the next restaurant, the next meal to tell the world, not only their friends, but to tell the world, and they make their YouTube videos, they make this, they make that, in order to communicate that with the world.
Right. Let me ask you something. Not to cut you off. When you find a nice restaurant or somebody tells you about a restaurant and you go to try it, do you save it in like your notes or something like that for you to like recommend to other people, or for you to remember for later?
For me to remember for later.
Well, do you do that?
I don't write. I just remember it. If the food is good enough, like I said, it's so casual to me. I don't see it as a hobby. Yeah, I totally do not see it as a hobby. So I'm not actively trying to look for places like this. Right. It's more of like wherever I'm at, let's try to find a good place to eat. Yeah. And that's it. Why? Because I'm hungry, not because
because I'm hungry. I'm not hungry.
Not because I'm, trying to find something new to taste. Yeah. But if you're actively trying to pursue these restaurants, obviously you're gonna save it in your notes. Obviously wait a minute. Do you do this?
Do I do what?
Save it on your notes?
I don't save it in my notes, but every time Victoria and I go to a restaurant and we try it and we like it, I will open up Google Maps and I'll save it. I'll bookmark it. So like if you go to my maps right now,
bookmark that shit.
Yeah. So if you like go to my Google Maps right now and you expand it, like there's dots everywhere.
The restaurants. So you don't like if you wouldn't have marked them, you wouldn't remember them.
There's so many places I've been to, bro. Like I can't keep track of all these restaurants.
You Mr. Travel Man.
Yeah. I make millions of dollars. I do food reviews, baby.
Oh man, I wish. Now see, like talking more about this, it kind of makes me want to explore it more.
Cancel LeisureHub Podcast. We're gonna do food reviews.
Yes, dude, that'll be so lit. Honestly, but now you're talking about all these dots on your map, your pins on the map. Now I'm kind of curious. What are your most memorable meals?
Bro, you're so good.
What do you mean?
You know what? Pedro's gonna be the host from now on.
Bro, I'm just doing the same thing I do.
I don't want to be the host anymore. You're outperforming me. You're outshining me. Pedro's good at everything that he does.
I'm still being the same.
Give him a pen and paper. Draws Picasso.
I just want to know your meals.
Picasso drawing. You give him. You say, bro, I need you to design a logo.
I got you.
Picasso. And
Picasso,
then you give, you're like, bro, can you cook this meal? Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Chef Gordon. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Are you an idiot sandwich? Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Did you see that? Are you an idiot sandwich?
No, but
It's an
I know
old thing.
everybody's like, yes, chef.
Yeah.
Like, and
So that's how I want you to respond to me from now.
yes, chef.
So you had asked me
Your most
most memorable meal.
Yes, of all the restaurants you've been to.
Oh my God, bro. I've been to like over 200 different places in the past 2 years.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Not that much. I'm just joking.
Like,
You're like,
damn.
No. One place particular that off the top of my head, I can think
First,
of.
where at?
DC.
Washington, D.C. Okay.
Washington, DC.
It's the ADHD.
Bro, you don't gotta call me out like that. It's in DC.
Yep.
Proceed.
Okay. So now, what did you try? What's the memorable meal that comes with Washington, D.C.?
Ramen.
The fuck out of here, bro.
don't reject
Like,
my.
nah, I'm fucking with you.
Don't reject
But go
my
ahead.
food.
Ramen.
Japanese ramen.
Okay, but you gotta give me a little bit, because when you say ramen, I'm thinking the Maruchan or
Maruchan.
Nissin. What are you talking
You
about?
mean what's missing?
Nissin? That's ramen.
No, bro. I'm talking about authentic Japanese cuisine, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm pulling up the restaurant right now. So this place is about to get tons of publicity right now.
Oh man.
Because this place is fire. I'd highly recommend it if you're ever in the area. If you're in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, I highly recommend you go and you check this place out. Okay, I gotta pull it up. I'm tapping on it right now. I'm tapping her. It's called Jinya Ramen Bar. And I'll pop up the location on the screen right there. This ramen.
Yeah, what made it memorable?
This ramen, bro. Goated. S tier.
Goated.
S tier. The ramens, the noodles were nice and like they're cooked to perfection. The broth was perfectly seasoned, and then on top of that, we had an appetizer. It's almost like, this is the first time I've ever had it too. It's bagao. How like it's like hard. It was hard rice.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what they had on top of it, but I think it was like a meat on top of the rice. And bro, like sometimes like when you cook rice too long, it's too hard or whatever.
Right.
This rice, oh my God, bro, was perfect.
And they have
the
meat, like
I think it had meat on top
like
of that.
fish or
I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
But like I do remember the atmosphere of this place was like, it was empty. It was like early in the morning. We went at like 11 o'clock in the morning. No one there. Atmosphere was perfect. Like the portion for ramen was amazing. Like, bro, I could have had 10 more bowls of this.
How big is a bowl? Like,
it's bigger than my left nut.
that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like, no, dude, like in all seriousness, this was by far, this is number one, my number one ramen spot of all time. And my number two spot is a place in New York. It's in Brooklyn. I couldn't tell you what the place is called. That one, I don't know off the top of my head, but that one was like, it's a sit down ramen bar. Like you're literally at a bar. You can block yourself off from the person next to you if you want.
Yeah.
And you literally like write what you want on a list. You slide it underneath the window that you can't even see the person.
Yeah.
You can only see their hands.
That's kind of cool.
They slide it to them. They bring out your bowl. Like they open the window, they put your bowl down, and then you're completely closed off. It's just you, the ramen, and the menu. That's it.
Really? And there's a whole bunch of people around you?
Nope. It's like, you know how when you're at a bar, like you're at the bar and you're sitting on a stool,
It's just closed off.
but on your right and left it's closed off. So it's just you.
Yeah, but there's people. There's
Other people.
The,
You can either choose to close it off or choose to have it open.
that's kind of cool. So if you're going with a friend,
Yeah.
dude, that's pretty dope. And what's crazy is that ramen. I feel like ramen is on the rise.
Bro,
It's kind of trending.
I love me some ramen. Best spot in Lancaster, Pennsylvania is this place called Issei Noodles.
Issei noodles.
Issei Noodles. If you don't know, now you know.
And I gotta ask you.
A lot of questions for Justin today. I don't like it. Is this what I do to you?
No, because I feel like you're more of a food connoisseur than I am. So I'm like, I do have a lot of questions, so I have to ask.
Nah, bro, we're foodies.
Oh yeah,
that's the new term.
Yeah, but I'm more of like rice, beans, and chicken. I mean, I'm more of a you know that restaurant McDonald's.
Can you what kind of
like,
what kind of stuff they got?
You know, like gourmet burgers and stuff like that.
Chemical burgers, chemical fries.
Yeah.
They pump it full of heroin, so you're addicted and you come back 2 hours later.
They are pretty addictive.
I will say nothing hits than coming back home after a night out with some friends drinking and you're like, bro, I just need some food.
Yeah,
and you grab
bro.
some
Dude,
late night McDonald's, some late night Sheetz or Wawa.
We had to include those in this episode.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I don't care if they're trash food, but it's still good as shit. When it hits, it hits.
You asked me a lot of questions, right? But
yes.
like the people are roaring right now.
Roaring for my memorable meals.
They're like, Pedro, we need to know.
So I'm not that big of an explorer on food. Like I said, it's not a hobby for me. For me, it's more of like wherever I'm at, I just look for a restaurant and that's it. I just go eat.
He doesn't eat lettuce.
So I don't eat lettuce at all.
Or tomatoes.
No, dude. I
No
care
vegetables.
too much for plants. Okay?
No vegetables.
And I feel like we're exploiting plants.
What about the cows?
Huh?
Cows and chickens.
Yeah, I do that for plants. You gotta save plants, bro. Like we literally get oxygen from them. You can't eat them all. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, anyways,
I'm just staring at him. This is
I think there is a place near, I guess Pittsburgh. I can't really tell you.
Near Pittsburgh. When the hell have you been up there?
At my old job, I used to rent, not renovate, but I guess like
elevate.
You know the water tanks, we used to strip them down to paint, like blast them and then paint them again, and basically we used to get them up and running again. Basically,
I forgot you were doing that before the job that you're at now.
Yeah,
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. So and at this time we were staying at a place near Pittsburgh, and I can't remember what the place is called, bro. It's something Martin's. And I know it was a smokehouse.
Martin's potato chips.
Yeah, yeah.
Martin's Firehouse.
I don't remember what it's called.
Was that the restaurant where you took a picture? I'll bleep. I'll cut this part out. But is that the restaurant you were telling me about where you took the picture?
Yes,
that's
the same hotel I stayed at. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. What? Bro, you gotta keep this.
I gotta keep it in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep it in.
Yes, it's the same hotel I stayed at.
Should I put the picture up too on YouTube?
Put both of them. I had two.
I think I only have the one.
I got two. The other one I had to keep it low key. You know what I mean?
That's when you got a little litty and you're like, bro, I just bought like a really expensive Funko Pop.
Oh no, that was another hotel. I used to travel a lot in my old job doing these water towers and stuff like that. And
he's a pimp.
Huh?
You're a pimp.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm him.
Last episode you said you weren't him, but now you are him. I don't.
But we talk about food here.
Okay.
So there was this restaurant, it was a smokehouse, and they had this. First of all, best wings I've ever tasted. So good.
I guarantee I could beat you. I got one spot.
No, you can't.
All right.
But I don't know. The smoked wings, I know I can't really describe. They're pretty big. They're above average wings.
Big meat.
They wasn't too, huh?
Big meat, you would say, right?
Yes, big meat. And it wasn't even, you know how sometimes like if your local pizza shop, sometimes like their wings can be a little too crispy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're it's burnt the fuck out.
Yeah, it's it's shredding your gums.
Yes,
that's how hard it is.
Exactly. And then you buy your wings over at Costco, and then your wings are like too soft.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's like it's still raw.
Yeah, but I mean I still like it. I fuck with it.
Eating human flesh.
Yeah. But the smokehouse is like the perfect combination of having lots of meat, with the perfect amount of crispiness.
You like meat, don't you?
I love meat, bro. I love me some meat.
You heard it here first. You heard it first.
So that was my appetizer.
Yeah.
I had like 6 to 12 of those.
That's it?
Right. And then they had this burger, bro. Burger. I know I'm talking about just regular old burgers, but bro, this burger,
Yeah.
it was like Angus fucking like an inch fucking thick. Like the girth of this thing was, it's like
you're losing me, man. You're using a lot of verbiage here I'm not sure about. Was letting Pedro lead this podcast episode?
It was a mistake, bro. It was a mistake.
I like it though. It's different.
But the patty was big as hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, no lettuce, no tomato, none of that shit. Like, bro.
Fuck it. Who needs it?
Right. But this thing had like fries in it, right?
On top of the burger.
And mac and cheese, bro.
Bro, how aren't you dead?
Bro, I know, but this I guess this burger was probably like half the size of a dinner plate.
It looked like the size of your head the way that you were
Yeah,
showing
bro. It's like I say half the size of a dinner plate. That's about that size, right?
Yeah, that's like a little saucer.
Yeah. So I know it doesn't sound like very. To me, it sounded appealing. That's why I ordered it. But bro, the combination of everything all in one, so good.
That sounds like the messiest burger. I can imagine your face afterwards.
I love my food to be messy.
I can just imagine your face like after eating that. I mean, you sweat when you're just standing there.
You're right.
Your nose sweats.
Yeah, always.
That was your most memorable meal?
No,
I can understand. I can understand.
One, since I love messy food, that one and Tobias Frog here in Lancaster.
Really?
Yes, I had.
Why?
It was like, that's crazy. It also involves mac and cheese.
Are you a big fan for mac and cheese?
I love mac and cheese, bro. So it was like the bottom layer of the plate, right? It was like, hold on, I think I have a picture of it, bro. I'll send you it so you can pop it. As I can remember, it's like a bottom layer of mac and cheese, or the top layer was mac and cheese, and then on top of it, it had like boneless wings, right? With like some fries and shit. Bro, this was like the ultimate appetizer.
Dude, it wasn't me and you that went there?
No, it's me and young Wait, Alexis, Texas, aka my cousin.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I was like, you and I've been there, but like it was supposed to be me, you, and Davey, right? Or me and you? No, Anthony.
Anthony?
Yeah,
Probably.
but Anthony wasn't able to come.
I think we went for drinks that day, right?
Yep.
Or, do we got anything to eat?
I think we got food.
But bro, the food,
Bro, we always get food.
The food there's good.
I think I only had food there like twice.
It's pretty good.
But maybe I have to go back.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to go back.
Dude, let's do it.
No.
Sometime soon.
Yeah.
But anyways, my meals might not sound as memorable as probably as Justin's or any of you guys. But to me, that's probably as far as I can go to like as food exploration. You know what I mean? I definitely want to expand my horizons in food.
Damn, bro. You want to expand your horizons like that?
Yeah, I mean, I do. Because now that, I see you talk about ramen, I'm like, how the fuck, ramen is going to be...
Bro,
I know I see some plates,
bro,
but I just can't imagine it.
That's the thing with like a lot of like restaurants and trying new things in general. It's a lot of trial and error. You gotta be willing to you gotta do your homework. You gotta do your homework. You gotta look at reviews.
Yeah,
you gotta look at a whole bunch of stuff, and you gotta sometimes you just don't have enough information. You're just like, the place sounds good, and you gotta try it. But the thing is, what I've noticed, a lot of the times when you go to a restaurant, especially when it's out of state or out of the area, like a 30, 50, 40, 50 minute drive, like you get one chance.
You're right. Yeah, because you're there for a limited time.
Yeah,
I guess.
You get one chance to pick one thing. Because what are you going to do? Order the whole menu?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, a lot of the times, like you could ask the waitress or the waiter, like what they recommend. Because I mean, how many times have you gone to a restaurant and you ordered something and you're like, I wish I would have gotten you
judged the whole restaurant because of that?
Yeah. Or you're with your wife or your friend or your girlfriend and you're looking at, like, you order something and you get it and you take a bite, the other person takes a bite and they're like, bro, this was good. And then you're like, I was gonna get that too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh damn, I was gonna get that too. I'm not really happy. I can't tell you how many times I've been to a restaurant. Victoria's gotten something that I was gonna get, but I was like, no, you get that, because we try to get like separate things, that way we can try each other's.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten something that she got something that I wanted to get, so I got something separate, and then hers was so much better than mine, and vice versa.
Always, it always like that.
Yeah,
but you're right, bro. That's kind of a nice tactic I never used. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you get something so we could. I don't.
You
share
got
my
two
food.
people.
I don't like sharing my food. I just don't, unless it's bad, then I kind of want to try something.
Yeah, it's like, here, why don't you have some of my shitty food?
He's like, yo, you want some of this?
Bro, it's not just great, but
no, you gotta sell it, bro. You gotta be like, this is the shit, bro. You gotta try this,
bro.
So that way you can get some.
Bro, it's bussin'.
But with that being said, you know, I feel like I don't know too much about food and different foods that I can taste. 'Cause, I mean, as far as I go, it's pretty much, what would you call that? Appetizer food, like fucking
shareables, appetizers,
definitely some junk food,
side orders.
Yeah, and I like hearing you talk about that, and then actually thinking about how this could be turned into a hobby. It gets me thinking. It's like, damn, I want to expand my horizons. You know, whether it's with seafood, whether it is with Indian food or anything really. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of hungry right now. You know what I mean? So, in expanding your horizons, you know, I want to hear your take on how would you tell somebody that's just getting into this? I know this is not your biggest hobby, right? I mean, neither is mine. I don't consider it as a hobby.
I mean, no, I don't consider it a big hobby either, but I do think that it's a hobby that everybody has.
Yeah.
Whereas like something that's niche, like gaming or book reading or tech or collecting, those specific things are niche. Like, you have to be into those things, but everybody eats.
Yeah.
Unless you're a really picky eater. Then if you're a picky eater, food is still kind of a hobby, but it's really,
you gotta eat though.
You do have to eat. Like,
if you're a vegetarian, would you be like a vegetarian only?
You would vegetarian, yeah, type of deal. I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like a big part of that is stepping outside of your comfort zone. And when you do that, you have to try other cultural foods. Like, I can tell you from a personal experience that, like, there's been a lot of, like, before a certain point in my life, I was very closed off from trying other foods.
Were you a picky eater?
As a kid, I would say I was a picky eater. I was never, but as I got older, I would say I was never adventurous. It wasn't until I had people in my life kind of really push me outside of my comfort zone and really try all these foods. And bro, I like Asian cuisine of all kinds, God tier.
It's my favorite.
Some of the best food ever, like, that exists permanently. Like Italian, like, okay, if you had to give up, there, I'll give 3 categories.
Yeah.
If you have to, or maybe even 4, I'll give 4 categories. If you had to give up Asian cuisine, Italian,
okay,
Spanish, and American, which you can only choose one.
I love Mexican food, by the way.
Do you consider all Spanish food? So even Puerto Rican, do you consider Spanish food? No. It's all different. Like, it's hard, but I consider all Spanish food, Mexican Spanish food, Puerto Rican Spanish food, South American Spanish food, Spain Spanish food.
Okay.
Like, I consider that all Spanish.
That's dude.
Like, it's not the same because they're all different. But like,
Mexican food to me is like top 2.
I haven't been to a solid Mexican restaurant. Well, actually, I've been to one, but like the Plaza Azteca, shit.
I like it.
Sorry if I'm like shitting on somebody's.
I like it. I might get shamed for it, but I like it.
If I would give up everything except for Asian cuisine.
Everything.
Well, no, you can only choose one.
All right. So we got Asian,
Italian,
American,
Italian, Spanish, and that's it.
What is American?
American's like fast, like burgers, fast food, fries, bar food type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
dude.
Asian cuisine was my number one, 100%.
Oh no, I agree with you. Asian cuisine, but Mexican, Spanish food would be second, obviously. But I would give up, dude. It has to be American. I love burgers,
bro. American food is like, when you compare to everything else, American food is such ass. Like it's really ass.
Yeah, but to be honest, bro, I feel like American food, it takes like foods from other parts of the world and Americanize it. I feel like that's their way of like, because I feel like American is just the hub of the world. America is the hub of the world, in my opinion, right? Like,
okay,
I feel like when you come to America, there's so many people with different cultures. Like America is just a hub. It's the leisure hub.
Do you want some beans and toast?
What?
That's super popular in the UK.
I'll take it.
Beans and toast. Bro, that sounds like the most dry thing possible. Beans and toast.
I'll take it just because I'm willing to expand my horizons.
But you know what's we say beans and toast is weird, but think about sweet potatoes and marshmallows.
Yeah,
that's weird. That's
bro. American.
That's yes. Who the hell in their right mind decided, you know what, we're gonna put marshmallows in sweet potatoes? It's already sweet, so you're adding more sweet.
Yeah.
It's just not.
I know. I get it. But hey, that's just good. I don't give a fuck. You don't like it?
No, I've never tried it, but it doesn't.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's like collard greens. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm black, but collard greens just doesn't do it for me.
Dude,
like
KFC though?
I think part of the thing that makes food great is obviously like the look, the aroma. Like just the look and the aroma are like key to food in general, personally, for me.
Like the look. So like presentation when we're talking Gordon Ramsay terms.
Yeah. Like I think food has to, I mean, think about it. You go to a restaurant, most of the time it has a nice presentation. To some degree.
Yeah.
Like imagine if food was just slopped all over like your thing. It's like it doesn't look that great. So it's like
it has to have some type of good presentation.
It has to be zesty.
It has to be Instagram like
level. That's what I'm talking about. Like that's part of the experience is making sure that the food looks good too. Yeah. But I think one other thing, at least from my opinion, that would help expand your horizons is cooking outside of your scope. Right.
This is one of the points you wanted to explore.
Yeah. And I don't think, like I'm not the biggest cook, but I do think that when you're cooking at home, which I think you should be trying more of in general, because you'd be surprised at what cool things you can make. But trying to cook outside of things that are ordinary, some things are a little complicated. So yeah, you have to make time for that. So maybe just do those on like the weekend or whenever you have some more time. Yeah. But like, if you're used to cooking pasta, maybe step outside of your comfort zone and design some Asian cuisine, or step out your comfort zone and design. So,
I mean, it's a form of creativity. It's a form of art.
Or start cooking some Mexican food or another culture's food, because that'll really branch you out. Like obviously, like can you go to a restaurant and can you get that, and will it be like sometimes better than what you can make at home? Sure, because they have natural ingredients. But
yeah, so it would be like it would be like a food hobby, but venturing into cooking. What was that?
I hope that doesn't come up on the thing.
But venturing into cooking, cooking itself could be a hobby. Just because, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Yeah. But it also goes into this whole making food your hobby. I mean, it's a general term anyway. Yeah. But yeah, bro. Also, expanding your horizons in the kitchen. Like, this could also be done, like, if you have a significant other. This could also be, like, a good way to, like, do something together and, enjoy food together as well.
It's a nice little bonding thing. Like, cooking with your significant other is a really good time. And not even just with your significant other, but you could do it with, like, a friend. Cooking classes are great, which I'd be 100% down to do that.
cooking class?
A cooking class, like just like with Victoria, not you though.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
No. Well, let me ask you, P.
Yeah.
What are some things that you look for, you watch out for when you're going to a restaurant, or you're trying to expand your horizon?
I feel like from before beginner perspective, I would watch out definitely for first thing that comes to mind, weight gain. Like,
but how do you gauge that though?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you gauge how much weight you're gonna gain from the food that you're eating? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because
No.
I think I'm trying to understand what you're trying to get at.
Like, no, I'm saying like watch out for. It's stuff to watch out for. Like,
your
health. You know. What I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Wow, what were you saying?
No. Go ahead. I understand what you're
like
trying to get.
Your health in general.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make this your hobby, it's gonna be like pretty much like you're gonna be doing this pretty often.
Yeah.
I assume, you know. And I'd say like just watch out for your health. It's pretty much, you know, kind of accepting the consequences of what your hobby is.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you want to make basketball your hobby, you make sure you're in good shape. That way you play better.
Yeah. You got to watch out for your wallet too, bro.
Yeah.
Eating out is extremely expensive.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not judging anybody who eats like out every single day or orders food out every single day, DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever. Because sometimes maybe you just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
But I would say if you can cook at home, 100% do it. 100% do it.
Yeah. And
HelloFresh is not cheaper, by the way.
yeah, cooking at home. Dude, there's tons of like recipe websites out there. There's Pinterest. There's
Pinterest, baby.
Oh man, bro, I love food, bro. Like just thinking about this shit, like damn, I love food. let me not get lost.
Why are you hard?
Yeah, I'm super
lost
hard
in
right
the
now.
sauce. The juice is forever. The sauce is temporary. The juice is forever.
Yeah, I like that. Where you got that from?
There was this like meme where this guy there was this meme where there was this guy from Best Buy, and she's like, you go in your fridge, you grab that sauce, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have it like reversed.
Okay, you gotta have to pop it up.
Yeah, I'll have
if you find it.
If I find it. But I think he was like, no, the juice is forever.
The juice.
He was saying how you go in the fridge,
yeah,
and you look inside, you see some apple juice. There's an expiration date on it.
Yeah,
it's no good anymore, right?
But the sauce. Now I get it. I think you had
sauce is forever. Yeah, I had to mix up. I had to mix up 100%.
The sauce is forever.
One of the funniest quotes ever. 100%.
I like that. But other things to watch out for, I would say also like the obvious food poisoning, you know, allergies. Obviously, like if you have like a shellfish allergy, then don't stay away from like seafood.
Do you watch South Park? I have a point for where I'm going with this, but
like a little bit.
Do you remember the episode where Kanye was in it? He was in like 2 or 3.
No.
No? Oh, it's gonna be another thing I'm gonna have to pop up on the screen. So there was an episode where they would ask Kanye if he likes fish sticks. And he's like, yeah, I like fish sticks, man. And then they would go, so does it mean you're a gay fish?
Fish sticks.
Because you like fish sticks.
That's what.
Dude, South Park, I love South Park. But like, bro, we were talking about this before we started the pod.
Fish sticks.
You still thinking about it?
Yeah.
We started talking about this before we started the pod, and I was like, you know, the one thing that I look for before I go to a restaurant, or if I'm looking at a new restaurant,
What's that?
It's the website.
Oh, yeah, you said the website.
100%. Like, think about it.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, but just explain.
How many times have you gone, like you're looking for a new place to eat?
Yeah.
Just try something different. And you're like, bro, their website is ass.
Do you ever wonder if that's just like a us thing because like we're focused on design?
No, it's not just me.
Okay.
No,
okay,
it's not just me, because I've talked to other people who aren't like designers or even into web at all. And like they're like, yeah, the one thing I look for on when I'm looking for new restaurants is their website. If their website doesn't provide any information about the food or like their hours or anything,
Pictures,
or it's bare bones, and like nothing on it, bro. And it's like terrible to use. That like sends people away, frustrates people.
Off.
Yeah, like I mean, think about it. We're in 2024.
Yep.
You want to be able to go on the website, find out some simple information, where they're located, how long they're open for. You want to know the type of food they have, how pricey they are. You want to be able to order online. Nobody wants to call somebody, especially our generation.
No, we're just like introverts,
bro.
Generally,
place you. I want to order online and I want it delivered to me. Don't talk to me.
Yep, just knock on the door and just leave it there.
Yeah,
boom.
You're lost. You're lost in the sauce. But no, like that's I love that one. It's like, bro, you were lost in the sauce for a minute.
Lost in the sauce.
But no.
But yeah, my bad. Sorry.
If you don't stop cutting me off.
Dude, I was lost, but now I'm found.
I like that.
Websites.
I like that.
Now we also talked about the menus.
You've been redirected.
The calls?
No, like a website redirect. Like you redirect it from one place to another. Anyway, Pedro's speechless.
I don't know if I should laugh or.
Pedro's speechless. He doesn't know what to say.
You've been redirected.
You told me that there was one specific thing that you look out for too.
The menu, bro.
Yeah.
The menu is a big deal for me, bro, because I'm a picture guy.
Same.
It has to be pictured on the menu, bro. Same. Like if I can't visualize the food.
Same.
No, seriously. If you can't visualize the food, it's like if you tell me there's fries, I'm just visualizing some plain ass fries, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, okay, I
gotta visualize the worst of the worst because I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a huge rant right here.
What?
There are select good fries. Okay, right? I will tell you the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have McDonald's fries. You have Burger King's fries. You have Wendy's fries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which one am I choosing?
No.
Oh, okay.
The right answer is Burger King's fries. And I know you're going to disagree with me, but hear me out.
Big time.
McDonald's fries are very thin and sometimes they're floppy.
I like floppy.
And sometimes they're floppy.
Yeah.
But they're super thin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like a French fry that has a nice like crispy outer shell to it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had those fries?
That's Burger King.
I found out that people will literally like they'll fry the fry for a little bit, not Burger King specifically, but just in general. They'll fry the fry for a little bit. They'll coat it in like flour, and then they'll fry it again. And then it comes out this nice crispy French fry. Don't give me any home style fresh cut French fry bullshit. I don't want any of that.
What? No.
Like I'm talking about like you just cut fries in a fry cutter.
Yeah.
And then you fry them and you're done. Those fries are boring as hell. They're not good fries.
Right.
Waffle fries, overrated.
What?
Chick-fil-A waffle fries, overrated.
Cap. With cheese? With cheese, bro? Cheese sauce?
Cap.
I get lost in that sauce.
Bro.
Bro.
The best kind of fries are the crispy, crunchy fries. Those are the best fries.
Nah.
And then
crispy,
second,
crunchy.
Curly fries.
Nah. I mean, bro, this is subjective. Bro.
No, it's not.
I love McDonald's.
It's an
I love
absolute.
McDonald's fries.
It's an absolute.
It's subjective.
Bro,
waffle fries, bro?
Bro, the fries we had at Springhouse.
They're good. They're really good.
Those are crispy, crunchy fries. Those are my jam. That's my jam.
Damn. Bro, but waffle fries with cheese?
Those would be my third option.
I could almost taste it, bro.
Bro, McDonald's fries are absolutely
they're
dead
not,
last.
bro.
On my list.
No, they're so good.
Dead last.
They're so good.
I had and rant.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, I could go on for like 20 minutes.
All right. Also,
but one last point for the menu, and I'll let you continue.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm open. I'm open to hear this.
I also don't like when menus are extremely long. Like they're too long. Like they have way too much.
I'll tell you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you know this thing about brand loyalty, right?
Yes.
So you go to Walmart and you typically will buy the stuff that you're used to buying, right? Goya, Captain Crunch, original, not the off-brand shit. I mean, like the real stuff.
Yeah.
Like
he said the real stuff. Right? Everything's real.
No, bro.
Right?
You're buying like the main brands that you normally buy. You're not going outside to buy like a third-party brand that you've never heard from before, right? When you have too many options, you stick to the ones that you know.
Right.
And same thing with the menu. Studies have shown the more food you have on a menu, the harder it is for a consumer to pick anything. So you need to have a concise menu. And I think menus that have like 4 things on it is bullshit. You need a menu that has a decent amount.
What if it's like a specialty, like
a menu?
Like if it's specialty to that restaurant, and they have 4 things that you could only get at that restaurant.
At that specific time? Or just there's 4 things on the menu specific in general?
Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. Keep going.
But yeah, so like a long list of a menu. Like I need to like I like options. I like variety.
Yeah.
But I think when you have too much on here, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, dude, there's way too much on here.
And you get that FOMO.
Yeah, because it's like I want to try like 5 other things, and it's like I can't do that. Like just give me like 2 good options, and I can choose.
Table with fucking food.
I want
it's
a smorgasbord
style of like feast.
I want a smorgasbord. But I interrupted you like 10 times, so I apologize.
I feel like I interrupted you there.
Yeah, well, you did. So,
fuck. No, I was just about to talk about like also to watch out for like the cleanliness, you know, and with this comes like looking at the reviews. You know, looking at the reviews of the places you're about to eat, how clean is the place, how good is the food. Obviously, this is not going to determine if you're going to go or not. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go, then just go. Yeah. But it's just precautions to take and what other people have to say and before you dive into it. Right?
Yeah, I guess the cleanliness of a place could also reflect on like reviews. Because I feel like most people are checking the reviews of a restaurant before they're going to it. Like, there's no way in hell you're telling me like I'm gonna try this new restaurant and you're not looking at the reviews.
That's Pedro.
No shot.
That's me.
No shot.
That's me, bro.
I'm glad
I have my wife with me because she's typically the one that looks at the reviews.
That's sketchy, bro.
I just dive into it. Fuck it.
I bet you were a real one for Cactus Willie's.
I was. This is crazy. I was, bro. I love the mac and cheese in there.
Bro, mac and cheese,
but the fried chicken in there was dope.
Mac and cheese seems to be your stuff.
I love
your
mac
jam.
and cheese, bro. I love mac and cheese. I make my own mac and cheese.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up? Mac and cheese related?
No, not mac and cheese related.
What's up?
Because we're short on time right now.
How?
We're at 50 minutes.
Get the fuck out. Bro, you thought this wasn't going to be an episode. You thought this wasn't going to be
like a 20-minute episode. Well, to be fair, I got sidetracked a lot. To be fair.
No, but we talked about food. Dude, I'm actually surprised because I thought we were going to be talking about like restaurants, but we actually we touched on restaurants. We touched on like fast food. We even touched on like grocery store food. Like, Captain Crunch and shit like that. We touched on kitchen, like cooking. So actually this episode kind of surprised me. I don't know if it did the same thing to you.
No, it did. I was very surprised. I hope this is one that actually goes like, not viral, but like it pops off a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because I don't see a lot of people talking about this. And I definitely think that it should be talked about more because why not?
Pedro, what's the final taste?
The final taste of this episode.
Yeah,
I feel like
you like that little.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 on the episode. Why? Because it kind of like sparked up a flame in my heart, and
I see something else rising too.
For real,
my moon is rising.
Okay, of exploring like other foods, even in the kitchen, like you said. And not just look at it as like I'm eating, I need to eat. Not also look at it from like a taste point of view of like this could also be a form of enjoyment. Yeah, you get what I mean?
I feel that.
This is cool. I hope it ignites the same spark on and every person that's hearing this.
For sure. I mean, like people call food. There's different comfort foods that people have.
Oh yeah.
And like, bro, like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, some food makes people happy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Food makes so many people happy. I really enjoyed this episode more than I thought. I like I said in the very beginning, I had no idea how we were gonna like make a full episode out of this.
Damn.
But you know what? I'm saying part 2.
Oh hell yeah.
And then we do like food reviews or something like that.
We gotta go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Before that episode, that way we can give a little. We're gonna start our own. Well, I'm gonna start my own little hobby. I don't know if you.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna start my own little side channel.
No, I don't know if you want to join me in this food thing, but we could probably visit some new restaurant and maybe give our opinion of it on the next episode.
I mean, I'm down for it, dude. Oh my god, bro! You know what I was thinking about?
What?
So, I was thinking about this place that like this other restaurant that I've been to, and it was crazy. It's a crazy like the food was so good, and like it had the craziest name.
Elaborate, bro. Like,
okay.
You getting me?
No.
Nah, you getting me, bro. All right.
No, it's the craziest food.
I'm not even gonna hype you up.
The restaurant was called. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for ending us on.
I knew it, bro. I got so excited. I'm like, what is it? What is it?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the latest episode of the LeisureHub Podcast. Pedro was your host this time. I was just the co-host. I sat by, let Pedro do most of the work on it. I kind of like that, taking the break a little bit.
I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, you felt good about it, huh?
No, it was just another podcast.
It's natural. But we thank you so much for joining us on the tastiest episode that the LeisureHub Podcast boys have ever delivered to your front door.
I like that.
Yeah, see? Come on, man.
I like that.
We hope you guys comment, subscribe, like, I don't know, send food to our house. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
And
pop in the address.
You tell us what your favorite foods are down below.
Or any recommendations for like restaurants or stuff.
Oh, 100%. Like, especially if you're in like the area, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Philadelphia, New York.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Russia, Netherlands.
Russia.
Could you imagine? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you, and have a great day or evening.
Stay hungry.
How? Stay hungry. I like that. Hashtag.
Patent.
He said patent. Damn, dude. Damn, we went overboard.